it's Jasmine Holmes, owner of 910 West. I'm excited to be back here, give you another marketing tip from my digital marketing company located right here in Gilbert, Arizona. This month I'm going to talk about statistics, and no, hold your horses, you don't have to get out your calculator. Although apparently marketing people like myself absolutely love statistics. I'm certainly no different, but I think this will be of interest to you as well. So about a year ago, I came across a study had been done, and about 2/3 of small businesses opt to handle their marketing in-house, so meaning that they opt to do their marketing themselves, despite admitting that they feel like they don't have the knowledge or the expertise to do it. So you probably expect that I'm going to stand up here as a marketing person and make a very strong argument for why this is bad and why you should absolutely not be doing that. And I am going to talk about in a minute some signs that it might not be working for you and where you might need to get some help. But first I want to say that I actually feel it's really important that small businesses are involved in their marketing and that they do some of it on their own. There's nobody who knows your business better than you do, is the bottom line. It's very hard for an outside party like a marketing company to know what's happening the day-to-day, to get all those nuances and to be able to publish that. So I think it's absolutely critical for small businesses to have at least some involvement in their marketing. So let's start that off right at the bat. However, there are 3 signs that you might need to get some help with your marketing. And the first one is if you're just really not sure what you should do. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the options, and let's face it, there are a lot of options out there. I'm overwhelmed by the options for marketing my own company. Like, trying to make decisions myself is hard, and I'm in the business and I know how to do strategy. So as a small business person, that can be really hard, figuring out really what are the right things, particularly if you are going to invest your limited resources. So whether it's your people, whether it's your time, or whether it's your money, you want to make sure that you're choosing those right things. And that's where working with an experienced marketing consultant, they can help you figure out what those right pieces are for your business and put a plan together to do that. Second, if you are doing stuff, so you've already got you figured it out, or you're doing some stuff, but you don't really know if it's working. I hear that a lot. Well, I'm doing A, B, and C, but I don't really know if any of those things are working, or I'm not getting enough leads. Or it may be that your business is growing, so you're pretty happy, but you're not really sure if it's A, B, or C, or some combination that's working for your business. And so you're really sort of scared then that if you turn one of those off, is that the one that's working? And so that's where, again, it can be great to work with a professional. And I say work with, they don't have to come in and take it all out, but you can work with them to help figure out if all things A, B, and C are all performing equally or not. And that may be an opportunity to cut out some things that aren't working and give you an opportunity to try some new things, so to fine tune what you're doing. Again, kind of going back to that first one, making sure you're choosing the right thing, the right ways to market your business. And then lastly, if marketing is one of those things that's on your list that you eventually get around to, so not to say you never do it, but it's always kind of like, at the end of the day, after you've done 10 other things, you kind of like, oh, I got to do a little post on Facebook, let me do this really quick. If it's not really a priority in your business, it absolutely should be, and there should be systems and processes behind it and tools in place to make sure it happens regularly and consistently. That's the number one reason why I see when people are marketing that it's not performing, because it's just not done consistently. That's, again, a great opportunity to work with a marketing consultant. They can come in and help get those processes, procedures in place, get the tools in place so that it does become more regular and more consistent and make it easier for you to do. And again, look back to option number 1. Maybe you're not doing the right things either, or you're just not doing them because you're not sure they're the right things, and they can help you have confidence in those decisions so you'll want to do them. And so that takes me to the reason why I'm wearing this hat in the middle of summer when it's hot outside. No, I'm not a glutton for punishment. This month in my newsletter, I talk about something that so many of us are guilty of in small business, which is wearing too many hats. So if you'd like to read that article, click the link below, give it a read, sign up for my newsletter, and you'll get tips just like this delivered to your inbox, or post a comment below in our Facebook group. I'd love to hear if you feel like you're wearing too many hats, which one would you like to take off and maybe have somebody help you with?